I block.
All right. Hey guys.
Hi there.
Hi. How are you?
Good, good. I'm glad I signed on.
There you go. That's good. Yep. We got the tournament. Which one is that? 202nd death match between pyhuang and jamdalla.
Yes.
So yeah, stream has started. So let's have fun.
Yeah, the Jamdalla is in two finals right now.
Yes. Right. So I had reduced the zoom size to 90% of the screen, so I could see both these players and their score pile and the leftover deck. So
Mhm.
the deck is on the right side on my screen, but I think you guys have already seen how my screen looks. So, like I said, I think I told Block that I just try to um, make sure everything is visible. I think he's ready
Yeah.
for domestication to be shared. Do you think he's gonna have ores? Nope. Or
I
maybe.
mean, maybe as oars or uh, you know, I mean, he could place a castle right now. Uh, yep. And yeah, I didn't think he really wanted to share, just because Pai Huang right now is a little behind with archery.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes. Yep, I think that's what Thomas said in the previous tournament final was that archery is
right.
not a
Archery and
good.
oars. If that's your starting hand, then you play archery.
Right.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now they're all tied on castles.
Yep. And if Jamie plays mysticism and covers wheel, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's a little dangerous because if wheel gets covered with clothing,
With
bad,
clothing.
and if archery gets covered with either oars or metalworking, that's also bad. And what are you going to cover yourself? I mean, code of laws, city states. Oh, okay. I would not have done that move, but okay. Because I mean the yellow and the purple cards that would come out wouldn't be that great in this situation. Okay, but clothing is very good.
Yes. But I mean, Pyhuang has the wheel, so
And Paiwang has agriculture.
agriculture, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I imagine Paiwang is going to play agriculture right now and maybe some other color if he has it.
Or do you think he's gonna put agriculture down and then share the wheel in order to get purple and blues?
I think that's dangerous because we saw that Jamdala has pottery.
Yes,
Yes.
So
yes.
yeah. So
Yeah, in the
Jamdala.
long run, you don't want to make the game fast if the other person has pottery.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Neat. Yep. That's the first thing he did, agriculture. So,
All right, now I would meld pottery and start scoring with clothing.
yep, yep. That's a good idea.
Or another option is just use clothing.
But probably Pai Huang has a blue or a purple, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So this way
And
you share, you get one card.
true, but then you score one less card.
Yep.
I mean, just
Maybe Jamdala has oars or metalworking as well. Nope.
So, Jamie has writing in his hand. Okay. Jamdala has writing in his hand. So, but he has two extra colors.
I'd probably play writing and draw something.
Well,
No,
I imagine he's gonna use it with pottery.
Oh, sorry, right. It's jamdalla that has
Writing,
right.
yes.
Okay. It's funny that it revealed what Jamdalla's hand was. Oh no, I'm sorry, because Jamdalla melded the pottery not as a result of clothing, but before clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I guess it
mm,
wanted to show us that, he does not have a red
A
in hand.
red
Okay.
color. Yep.
So we're going with pottery, I think.
yeah. I mean, what's the last? Uh, which cards are missing? Like masonry, code of laws, sailing,
Metalworking, oars.
metalworking, and ours.
Oh, no, no.
What?
Yeah, I was tempted by doing sharing mysticism and then putting the last one on pyhuang's board and then potentially putting a two on your board and then being able to use pottery on that two. But this was just a little strange.
Ouch.
Pottery is so powerful right now. It's the only for jamdalla, it's the only way to score at this point.
Yes.
Um,
And also, I mean, of all cards you want to cover it with, like writing, it's not
right,
my
because you're
my.
both at two right now, so it doesn't do anything. Sharing it will get you to draw two, but um,
Yes.
and now Pai Huang leads on castles and on leaves.
Yes. And if
Yeah.
he has oars in hands, uh, well, maybe it's time to meld mats if you have it.
Okay, this is one question for Jamdalla when the post interview, post match interview comes. But also in two moves he would have gotten H1 basically.
Right. Maybe he didn't realize. Maybe he thought domestication would meld a two. Sometimes make that mistake. I have a two in my hand, and I'm like, why meld it? Why not use domestication to meld it for free? And I get a new card, and then I forget that there was something lower. You know.
Uh, Yeah, so now probably mysticism becomes a good option.
Yeah.
Then you can maybe hope you get currency.
It depends what Pai Wang has in his hand, but
Yes.
agriculture or the wheel would be good right now.
Yeah, there is a bit of a risk of like maybe putting construction in play.
Yep, it's entirely possible.
I think Jamdalla will share domestication again.
Yes.
So whatever that one is a problem.
But he has more information than us. Like, it's basically a 50-50 for him because he knows the score pattern. Can you make sense of this monotheism block? Like,
No.
because like this is one of the things. Like, pyhuang is like clearly a very good player, but like I don't understand why he does things sometimes. Like, I'm sure he has um a plan of some sort, but like I'm not a big fan of Code of Laws, but unless like why monotheism right now?
I think there could be two reasons. For one
Mm.
thing, draw and tuck a1, so he tucks and gets a little extra help with maybe futures plays. Second thing is so that there is no danger to the wheel. He can use it, freely. Oh, nice draw. Nice melt. Okay. But yeah, now he can do metalworks.
Well, jamdalla could do fermenting.
Right, but like
That's
you
kind of
said, there is no way to score for him just now.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, unless Pai Wong shares agriculture, but I don't think he will.
Well,
I mean,
no, that gives him gives them $1. So okay.
Hey, give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
okay. Yes. Oh, okay.
Why didn't he do it last round?
Well, so he couldn't put it. It was his second action. He had to waste an action, and he couldn't
Like
place.
he drew it. Oh, I see.
Oh no, no, I
Ah, no,
thought
it
I
was the domestication gave him.
yeah. So domestication would have forced the melding of metalworking, and so Paiwang didn't want to play construction because it would get covered. But I also don't understand why Paiwang just didn't meld metalworking right away.
No, no, no. So the melding of metalworking was because of domestication.
Right, but so he had that meld where he melded monotheism.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had
yeah.
a one in his hand, which was metalworking, and he had two twos. And we were puzzled why he melded monotheism.
Yes,
And
yes,
we, so he was expecting Jamdalla to play to use domestication,
yes.
and that would force metalworking to play. But why not just meld metalworking,
Yes.
and then you have a choice of the two, and so that I don't know why. Um, yeah, just it's maybe he just wanted the extra cards. I don't know. Maybe maybe he thought that if metalworking got melded, then Jamdalla would be afraid to use
Yeah, but
domestication.
yes, that's an option. Still, I don't understand monotheism, but
Yeah. Well, now maybe if Jamdalla has canal building, he can put those two threes in his score pile.
Mhm. I quite like fermenting, like, for growing a lot. Like, it is true that's right now the only way to, and also,
I have to step away for a moment. What did you say something for me?
I know I was just saying, in general, I like fermenting as a card. Uh,
Yeah, for drawing a lot, definitely.
like he could maybe do it 2 times more and then do canal building.
Mm.
Then he could get 1 and 2, maybe. Or maybe one and then I'll be if he we don't know he has it, right?
We haven't seen canal building yet.
Yes.
Okay, there's math,
Thank you.
but he doesn't have the bulb advantage, so it would be shared. But it's actually a good time because Pai Huang is only on H2 and not H3.
Yes.
The Pai Huang doesn't want to share here.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. Also, he has enough cards in hand so that construction is not a problem.
Hmm. Well, that was unfortunate. That's the
Yes.
end of math for now.
Yes. Now he only has to find reformation and then everything will be good. Do you have an understanding of how Pyhuang works, like plays?
Not entirely.
Because like I think in general I can make predictions of what people will do, but or at least say like I put three options out. Maybe he does this, maybe he does that, and like he usually comes out with things that I I I cannot predict at all. We is like
What is the three besides medicine? Yellow, I mean yellow.
machinery.
Oh yeah,
Machinery. Yeah.
machinery, okay. So, okay, so he cannot do machinery and take
I
genius
mean, if I
cards.
were Pai Wang, I'd be very happy if optics created um got paper. That would be
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But he would still not have anything.
Even if optics got engineering, that would be great because you could like fencing and mysticism
Yep,
right
that's
away.
true.
As jamdalla right now, I might be tempted to use mysticism just to create a little bit of chaos.
Well, yeah, construction got covered, so yes, he cannot do a lot.
I mean, he could use printing, like if he could choose what to cover with potential with printing press.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I think he's looking for. Maybe he should do fermenting. Maybe look for maybe what's that purple, like education or something.
Have we been able to guess one move so far?
Oh man,
I think
he
I'm
does
at
not want
zero.
printing press covered by a three.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Paiwan could share.
Exactly.
I mean,
And now
there are a lot of
Pai
frees
Huang
with
can
drought.
actually do agriculture without sharing.
Yes, I would do that for sure. No.
Alrighty then. Okie dokie. That is
Okay.
weird.
No, I
Alrighty
mean
then.
he
So that
this
is 2, 4, 5. So that gives him 5 points and first achievement if he uses engineering.
mysticism.
Hmm. Yeah, he does have a 4 in hand, so yes, he can easily afford to share mysticism. But if he covers, okay, yellow, okay, yeah, he would still have more leaves. Okay, we'll see.
Well, actually, if it does mysticism, then Taiwan could get one with canal building, unless canal building gets called. Oof. It's just odd to me when people don't go for score at all. Like,
Hey, everybody
Yeah,
doesn't
this is
think
a
like
really
you, man.
weird. It's a really weird situation.
yes, like, okay.
Okay.
And now he uses it because
Okay,
my
well, that's good. At least
yeah,
Pyong is not going to get the first achievement.
not. I mean, yes,
And
it's
Pyong
four.
also cannot melt machinery and take his hand.
Yes.
Okay, let's see, cause let's see, there is okay. So yeah, if he melts,
I would probably kill domestication too, just because it's annoying. I mean, you don't want jamdalla to force you to meld things that you don't want to meld. And yeah,
Or maybe it is a
you
a
know, but
tactic. So he wants to play the tuna he plays.
well, I guess
okay,
maybe
so
he does. I don't know.
you
What
know
could
what?
his be at this point? I think maybe road building. I don't know.
That's what I was about to say. It looks like road building, and yes,
I mean, the other
that
option is
would take
curves.
paper. But at the same time, we're looking at what machinery? Ah, nice.
Monotheism is already out. This was a prescient move by Pai Wang.
Except there is unfortunately.
Now, see, that was also I would have killed the wheel, not
Yeah, so to
engineering.
destroy paper.
Yeah, and destroy paper.
Well, instead
Taiwan
now
gets
we
to
have
achieve the one.
yes. I mean,
Well, maybe he wants to use medicine first. We'll see. Yeah, he doesn't want to do medicine because that would give Jamie the first two achievements, I think. Yep.
so this is
Now you definitely want to kill monotheism as well.
yes.
Ouch. Yeah, you want to. Ow. There goes monotheism.
I mean, he should, right? Like once or
Yeah,
twice.
definitely. I mean, get the points.
Yeah. I mean, it's 5 points. I mean, unless he has a way to cover it. Like if he had philosophy, maybe I would consider. Well, he has to do
So
it once more at least, no? Otherwise, on top
map
of
making. Yeah. Otherwise, map making steals the one and gets a four.
yeah,
But I'm afraid of exposing clothing because clothing either will
yeah,
let Jamdal score or it could force, a two or three B play that might have castles and give
yeah.
more food to gunpowder. Although what greens are left? Uh,
Compass.
Invention.
We have compass, that
Yeah.
is three.
Now we are at fours, no? Like-
yeah, but I mean, so
Ah,
the two and the three in Paiwang's hand, I don't think they could be green at this point, or if they're green, they don't have castles. Um,
Yeah, that would be
because map
compass
making
and
is out. Yeah, compass is the other one. We've already seen paper and currency. So yeah, it's actually not dangerous to have clothing out.
okay, I see. I see what you mean.
Although Jamdala can do clothing probably for free right now.
mm, no, he doesn't want to do that because he would rather get the next achievement, right? By getting rid of
Oh, just
monotheism.
gunpowder killing monotheism, right? Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but 6 points. And in all of this, he also got education, which is like quite nice. I mean, he has to do gunpowder, no? Like,
Yep.
is there another
Yeah.
option? Well, have you ever played Jamdalla block?
Let me see. Don't really recall. Uh,
I haven't. Maybe Block has.
one time and I lost.
Interesting. That's good.
Yeah, in February of this year.
Okay. Who's that? Does anybody know who General Grenier is?
No.
Spectator.
Spectator.
Yes, from the Peanut Gallery.
Maybe it's a friend of Jamdalla.
Yep, that's true. Or maybe even Paiwang.
Well, Jamdala, I thought, yeah, it's from Quebec, and Grenier is a French word. It means attic.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. And it's also a common last name. So I would guess it's Jamdala's from, if I had to bet.
Attic or addict? Interesting.
Well, invention is nice because Jamdala has nothing splayed, so it's free.
Well, yeah, that's where code of law comes in handy.
Yeah.
For once.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he wants to do it now, no? Or or maybe wait to get the five instead of like he could do medicine.
Right.
Well, experimentation is a good card to have. I mean, even if it doesn't give him any score.
You mean to draw or
Yes, yeah, to meld.
Yeah, I might do
to do
medicine.
optics, you mean?
I might do medicine to just wait. Reduce Jamdalla's score, get yourself up to 15, so that if Jamdalla draws the 4, then invention scores a 5 and you get to 20. Pyhuang gets to, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he does have
Oh, you
invention.
could do it in the opposite order. It's
We
fine.
forgot. He was played left.
But actually, now if he does medicine, he's short by,
On point.
yeah, 1 point. He only gets 3.
I feel like we'll see optics.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like in this position, like I like medicine just to keep in check whatever the other person is doing. And also with Code of Laws, he can display and then invention. I don't know. I really have no idea what happened. Like Block, who would you rather be from this position?
Right now, I'd probably want to be Python.
Yeah.
Just because optics and medicine are good. Calendar lets me draw a lot. Code of laws works well with invention. So it's overall pretty dynamic cards.
Yes.
Amdala right now, printing press and education are kind of doing the same thing. Gunpowder is useless. Clothing is useless. Domestication depends what that two is.
Yeah.
Um, but probably domestication is also kind of a little useless. It does get shared, so it's it could force Paiwang to meld the two, which might not be what Paiwang wants to do. Um, so I would maybe do a domestication if I like my two in my hand.
Mm.
Um, Otherwise, I might do printing press, just display and draw the 5 in one action.
Mm. Yeah, I was thinking maybe he could return one of the threes if he wants optic, but
Well,
he can
what you
just
were
use
That's a
calendar to
very
remove
deadly
it.
thinking, Thomas. That's a very dirty thinking.
Well, I just like options. I'm not saying it's useful.
Uh huh. Yeah, you did that too. What was that, Kermit? We saw that.
Yeah, there it was necessary, I would
That
say.
was
Like he was about to draw a 10. Like
yeah.
that shouldn't happen. Block, sorry, you were about to say something.
No, I was if you return a 1 with printing press, then and then share domestication, then Paiwang draws a 1.
Yes. Maybe it has a
And
castle.
yeah, and then you can maybe force that 1 to be melded again with domestication again. Could be a little problematic. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like really depends on. Yeah, I
It's
mean it's
not
a
a very
great plan
strong.
actually. Yeah,
But you
I
have
think it's I mean it's an okay tactic, but it's not really solid, but it's a
it's a
little
very evil
annoying.
tactic. Yes, I'm talking to two evil meanies.
but you have to be careful with the timing. Like you have to do printing press first, then wait next round, then domestication once, and then like
Right.
because otherwise he draws like Paiwan draws it and gets rid of it with Code of Laws. and he's
That's
happy.
true. Yeah.
So what in all of this, Jamdalla drove two fives.
I'm talking to two evil
Nothing
pawns.
clever, just very simple, solid move.
Okay, now a bet. What will Paiwang do?
I think Pyhuang should do optics. Uh, but maybe he does calendar to draw two fives and see what they are. Maybe he doesn't like a blind draw. Um,
How about medicine?
uh, I mean, medicine is good to reduce Jamdalla's score pile, but I'm not worried about Jamdalla right now
Yeah, but
because he doesn't have a way to score.
yes, that's true. How about code of laws and then invention?
That's a very solid move. That's very solid.
Yeah, he has plenty of options.
Right. And if that too is something problematic, for domestication, now you can get rid of it. Okay, well, you got lucky. Okay. Well, society is fun to steal a printing press.
Yes. But
Ganjamdala tie on crowns.
I think it's time for domestication.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're also tied on bulbs, so Jamdala cannot use printing press.
Yeah, I mean, domestication, if it is, say, if it is philosophy, that could screw up societies,
Yeah.
and that would be pretty good. And if it is road building, I think road building, did it get, was it
Yeah,
already?
road building was something we considered, so then gunpowder kills it at least.
Yes, exactly.
Also, he has to do something because right now Taiwan is quite ahead in everything. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Like unless you have something to cover printing press
Yeah, that may be it. Well, that may be what, maths?
experimentation. Mathematics was out. No? Yeah, it's under printing press. Ah, block. I have a perfect move.
Okay.
He melts coal and he and he scores printing press.
Well, if he has coal, that would be great. I mean, I assume that's, what everyone wants to draw right now with the fives, either coal or statistics. But yeah, that would
Yeah.
be a worthy sacrifice of printing press and mathematics.
And then he's back to writing, which was played to cover pottery. So a nice circular structure.
Thomas lives and dreams of coal, I think.
Yes, yes.
And the nice thing is, if coal scores printing press, then Jamdala has two fours to use for education. So that would force Pai Huang to use medicine. So forced moves are always good, you know.
Mm-mm.
Yep, but doing that would be dangerous because, I mean, Paiwan will share. with the same number of light bulbs, and also he could have machinery in hand because he does have majority of leaves.
No, I'm not. So if Jamdalla melds um, coal and then uses coal to score printing press,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yep, there
then
you go. There's philosophy.
and
Ew.
there's building. Yeah.
Road building. Okay. Interesting. So now he's going to. Well, he sacrificed gunpowder. Hmm. Think he's gonna
Or,
take
I
invention? Or
mean,
you know
next
what?
round he
He
could,
could actually do printing press. No, he doesn't want to do printing press as a second move.
but also it gives him a five. So.
Mm,
I mean,
yeah.
if Paiwang has machinery, this is probably a moment to use it.
Exactly, and he will. Because Jamdala has a lot of fives in hand. And Paiwang will only lose one five.
So maybe Jamdalla should use road building to meld two fives.
Hmm.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Also,
But
I think Paiwang now goes crazy with philosophy.
philosophy, oh yes. With invention, yes.
That's odd.
Ooh, with road building, man. Road. But I think he's gonna do printing press next turn.
I would have melded too. I
Mm.
mean,
Yeah,
what?
given that you have a chance. Yeah,
Yeah. Did he think that maybe you have to trade if you meld two? I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
Because astronomy is just going to be shared. This is
Right.
not a
But
card.
he will use printing press.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, but not with printing press. No, that's not gonna
Uh,
get shared.
He will
uh,
do. He will
he would
do.
do it. A seven versus a five is worth it.
I mean, also right now he has no way of scoring, so like taking up is the only option, I think.
Yep. Philosophy is shareable, yeah.
No, I mean for Jamdalla, I think
Yeah, I know.
going up is the only.
I mean, if I were Pai Huang right now, I would use philosophy, score the five, and then do optics to meld a five. Um, and if I'm unlucky, then I uh, pass a one to Jamdala, but I'll still be at 25 points and can achieve the five next turn.
Or if you like playing, you can also like philosophy and then invention.
Yeah, or even philosophy, score the five, and then do calendar,
Yes,
draw a five and a six, and then use optics. Um, so lots of options for Python here.
yes,
But I do like philosophy splaying and
yes,
scoring.
yes.
Uh, Unless that five is cold, then it would be a sin.
Yes. But I mean, the I must say that given how good the board is, because right now he has everything he needs. Like,
Right. And actually, Jamdala going to age seven doesn't scare me that much. I feel like age six has a lot of powerful cards. Age eight has a lot of powerful cards. Age seven has only a few powerful cards
yeah,
that like really
lighting, namely
the what?
lighting.
Yeah, so there's a few lighting
Yeah.
and evolution, right, is age seven. So those
There
can
you
change
go.
the course of the game a little bit, but
Here comes machinery.
yeah.
By the way, Block, had you noticed that like um, before he played Machinery, they were tied on crowns. So
Ah,
your idea was philosophy and then get more crowns and then do optics?
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So the point of philosophy, one of the points was to score,
yeah,
and the other was to break the crown
yeah, yeah.
tie.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, just I didn't realize.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I'd be a little tempted with machinery to display the red cards left, even though they're
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
already, just because it's a free point with invention. But you still have philosophy, and that's an easy way to get something displayed left. So I think Pyhuang made the right decision there. Um, would you return and draw a five here as Pyhuang? Either of you?
yeah.
Oh,
He
I
I mean,
mean,
probably
so,
will.
I would maybe splay
okay.
and then,
So if
yeah,
you're going to commit to splaying, do you then just also commit to the draw?
I think so. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
also, if like if, a, if there is a three or a four, you want to feed to the other person with optics.
That's true. All right, because it would be shared, right? So you could be diabolical here and return that three, whatever it is.
Yeah, like yes, you can.
Maybe it's feudalism.
Yeah, like if it is feudalism, where you do it just to annoy the other person.
I was feudalism came up at some point. There it is. It's in the bottom of Taiwan's pile. Yeah, it came. I remember it coming out at the same time as education. So it was tucked from monotheism. So that's too bad. So there's
Oh, but
three in
how
the score
tragic.
pile is not feudalism.
How tragic is that?
And it's not machinery, it's not medicine. It might be compass, which is not helpful.
Yep.
It might be alchemy.
That would be.
That would be helpful, reasonably helpful. I mean, the one big worry here is Jamdalla draws a purple seven. That's
Yeah,
as yeah, and then melds it and uses printing press again. That's very dangerous.
yes.
Although you might steal it with machinery.
Yeah, the only problem for Pyhuang, he has to win sort of quickly before
Yeah.
things gets out of hand. I mean, machinery is there, which is good. If he needs icons, he can just use philosophy and
Right. So, I mean, you'd probably need to achieve the five right away, and then the six pretty quickly afterwards, and then maybe get wonder with invention.
the problem is you need to find a way to tack.
Yeah, because invention is green pile with only one card. Maybe he has Reformation in his hand.
Yeah, that would come in handy.
But even if he has Reformation, that won't display the greens.
Yeah.
Nope.
He needs coal.
Maybe he stole coal. It's entirely possible he stole it. Or scored it.
Another option would be like just play everything with philosophy and invention and then banking. But that's
Mm,
like one, two, three, four, five, six, eight actions. Like I'm not sure.
it's a lot.
Like by that time, Jamdalla has already found the purple seven, the purple nine.
Okay, so Bai Huang is not doing anything dirty with optics.
We're disappointed.
I
But
am
maybe
so sorry. But he did return a 2 instead of a 1, which is interesting.
Hmm.
Maybe he wants it. He expects domestication to be used again, which I don't
But what two would he want right now?
currency.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, I was just saying random. What else could it be?
You think currency maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's one.
He might expect domestication to work since they're both
And
even
he
in
had fermenting.
castles.
He got fermenting with engineering at some point, no?
Right. So fermenting is a possibility.
Now, we really, if I had watched carefully, I would have paid attention to if it was the first 2 or the second 2 in Paiwang's score pile. I think now it's time to do road building. But that will get shared.
For sure, that card has to land.
Yeah. But he doesn't want to share road building because then he draws a 7 and then that gets stolen with machinery. So just
Okay.
Nice. But
uh,
optics will get shared.
I would do philosophy and then invention,
Yeah.
or philosophy twice even, and then optics. And actually, if I was doing philosophy twice, I might score the 4 and 5. Plus the 4 is Reformation, then I might actually want domestication to force me to meld it. I don't know. Um, but philosophy definitely like gets him much closer to wonder if he does
Yeah.
it twice.
Yes. Jamdalla is in a very bad spot in general.
Right? Because he can't even share. He doesn't want to share publications. Um, or maybe he does actually. Well, but yeah, if he shares publications and brings math to the top, he won't draw a 7 from the share. He'll only draw a 5 from the share. Yeah, so he is in a tough spot right now.
Yeah, and also Taiwan could bring society up.
Yeah, so basically Jamdalla just has to keep drawing a 7 and melding it
Yeah.
because otherwise it gets stolen by machinery. And that's it's really tough.
Okay, philosophy it
Yep,
is.
philosophy.
Purple or
Probably scored physics or something like that. Or measurement. Well, actually measurement would be useful here.
yes.
Um,
for steam engine.
Yeah, but it's not going to be melted due to optics, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So,
Mm.
okay, so he has the next achievement at least, if not the next two.
Domestication. Maybe road building now.
Huh?
Road.
Depends what those two fives are.
Yes. Yes.
But would you actually? I don't see a good reason to steal invention.
Um, it was more like draw a seven and do something.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So draw a seven and then, but if you share road building, then machinery can steal.
But this first action. Actually, one good reason to get invention, assuming the two fives are not blue. If the two fives are blue, then at least he gets a majority on light bulbs,
Hmm.
and then maybe he has a bit more room to maneuver. I don't know.
Right. So actually, maybe uh, share road building,
Yes,
steal invention, and then use publications to, and so you get a seven in your hand from sharing,
yes, yes,
and then you do publications, and that's only for you, and you bring math to the top, and you splay your blues up, which means you might end up in the lead with leaves because of pottery. It's not bad.
but in the process you lost clothing. Ah, no, it's tied. Okay, but then Python can use philosophy, flavor, green, let's play the yellows.
That's right. Right, so you lose two leaves because of clothing getting covered.
Just that without the light bulb majority, I don't see
Well, so
much.
maybe he does clothing, maybe he does road building, steals invention, gets a seven in hand from the share. Then he does publications and he brings clothing back on top
Uh-huh. Yes,
and
yes,
plays
yes.
his blues up.
Nice,
Now he's got
nice.
the light bulb advantage locked in. And
Yes,
then next turn, publications play the yellows up and bring math to the top and use math on the seven.
yes, yes. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's a good plan. I have to remember that for our next game, Thomas, Paul.
Now this is very nice block, yes.
Mm, evil, right? I'm listening to evil plots.
Yeah, so road building, you still invention, then publication not shared with clothing back. In the meanwhile, you play the blue up so that like your domination with light bulbs is like
And your domination with leaves. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Although then road building would steal clothing back, so you might lose the leave advantage after that. Maybe.
And then machinery.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It really depends what those two fives are.
Well,
Or he
thing
could
is,
instead put anatomy on top.
yes, that would be a good idea. No, but anatomy is a
Makes
4,
it
not a
see.
5.
Yeah, anatomy's a four.
Hmm? Sorry.
Jamdalla, you're saying Jamdalla puts anatomy down?
No, 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 no,
Or
no, no. So he has anatomy under domestication.
okay,
So he could road building, get invention. No, instead he decides to
Okay.
commit suicide.
that yeah. Now Paiwan gets 5 and 6 for free.
Yep,
And and he has wonder.
That's
yep,
true. Yeah.
Like I would just do metric system twice now. No.
Right. Because there's no danger of getting the 5 or the 6 of losing it. But yeah, road building can steal metric system now. It
Ah,
kind of have to.
yeah. Yeah, but okay.
Oh no.
Okay. For I call it in 4 moves.
I mean, Pai Huang has to achieve the 5 because evolution will allow Jamdala to achieve the 5.
Ah, okay. Hmm. Okay, maybe. Hmm. No, like
I don't think Jamdella can achieve 5 this turn, can he?
With so Jamdala, if Paiwang does something like metric system twice,
Right.
Jamdala uses evolution.
but he has to return 1 card.
Oh right, okay, it's squirt. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's not. It's a 7 difference, not an 8 difference.
So,
Yep.
yeah, he's only going to gain 7 more points.
Yeah, so then I would definitely do metric system twice, get wonder. Oh no.
Oh man.
Because metric system is the wonder is the only thing that is possible to break right now.
Yeah,
And so Jamdala can break it with road building.
and he should.
Yeah.
I mean, still, it's very bad position for Jamdalla. Wow.
That's game over.
Yes. Well, I mean, you can still do road building on
You can,
the
but
second move. Maybe it was a suspense, a cliffhanger.
uh,
Oh man.
yeah, game over.
It was a good game. Well, congratulations to both of these guys, pyhuang and jamdalla.
Yes. Block, do you have time for
I have time. Yes.
maybe probably Paiwan will not join. Maybe we can look it from his perspective if
Sure.
Jamdalla joins us.
Yeah, it may be his lunchtime. Okay. Okay, yeah, he has to buy lunch for kids. Bye. Has anybody asked pyhuang if he is a professional player, like a
Uh,
tournamentarian?
I didn't ask.
Okay. All right. Well, bye, Jim Della. So, yep. Okay. I guess I will stop the stream then and let you guys, I guess, decide on a post game discussion.
Okay.
Right?
Um,
Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys. It was good
bye.
talking to you. See you.
Good to see you, pirate.
Bye bye.